This is Keep It Simple back for another video. What's the word? Today we're gonna talk about positivity and just like how that's gonna affect your life and which way you're going. You know what I mean? Let me start. So like in life, like niggas really live by and I really live by. It's like hope for the best, but expect the worst. You know? And niggas get that fucked up because they like automatically think that's a negative thing. That's not a negative thing, nigga. That actually is a real positive thing. That's mean like I'm hoping for the best, but in case it doesn't work, nigga, I have everything sorted out so that it's not gonna be the worst thing ever. You know, when people say expect the worst, that means that you're prepared for the worst so that when the worst happens, it's not the worst thing ever. You know what I mean? Because the only time something is really the worst thing ever, you have to think about it in life, is like when you had no idea the shit was coming. Like, think about it. If you knew your bitch was finna break up with you, let's say, for about like 6 months, is it finna be the biggest shock when she breaks up with you? No. But if you think everything is going good and then she breaks up with you, it's finna hurt way more. Or if like, in fighting, nigga, like if you see the punch coming and you're right in and you're able to brace for it, then boom, okay, it hurts, but not as much as if you didn't see it until bah, then you're knocked out. You can't recover from that. You know what I mean? So that's what they mean when they say like, yo, hope for the best, but expect the worst. You know what I'm saying? Always be prepared, but have a positive outlook on life. All right. Now, building on that, it's just like, nigga, like, life is finna be hard regardless. I don't care who you are. You could be the richest nigga. You could be the poorest nigga. Life is finna be hard in some way because everybody lives like a relative life, you know? Like, what you might think is like, nigga, like, who cares if you don't have socks to go to school? Like, another nigga might have grown up with like fucking heated floor, so he's obviously gonna be like, I don't have socks to go to school. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So it's different levels for everybody, but like relatively, it's like it's finna be hard for everybody. So you have to remember that, and in that sense, when you remember that, you have to be like, it's not finna be any easier if I have a negative outlook on whatever I'm doing. It's not finna be any easier if I'm not positive. You know, no matter what your reality is saying, always remember what's gonna make this better and least hard for me. Well, if I'm thinking like, if my reality is shit and every day I'm like, this is shit and I'm negative about it, it's gonna be even shittier because you're doubling, tripling down on that bitch. But if your reality is shit and you're just like, nigga, like, fuck it, something's finna shake, and you try and keep a cheerful attitude, even though that's harder, no doubt, then it's finna be better than what it was. So that's always keep a positive attitude. And you have to remember the reason to keep a positive attitude is so you can get the days in, nigga. Because whatever you're doing, you need to get the days in. That 10,000 hour rule applies to everywhere in life. You need to get the days in. You want to be a rapper, you want to be a banker, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a trapper, whatever you want to do, put the days in. And you need that positive attitude to come back every single day and put in that work. So remember that a positive attitude is only going to help you in life. And when you expect the worst, it means that the worst can't happen to you, right? But that's all I'm trying to say. Just keep a positive attitude. Mr. Keep It Simple back. We out. Gang.